Welcome everybody, how are you? Bienvenidos a todos, ¿cómo están? Okay friends, so yesterday we try a method to finish the borders of our wings, the upper borders. We had to change the position of some of the feathers that I created with particle system to avoid some gaps here in between feathers, because those gaps maybe for render it will not affect the detail of the character, but if you will try to print this, you're going to have some issues. So today we're going to see if we can polish this smooth, and I said yesterday I'm going to fill with some extra feathers the gaps here that may cause problems in the future. So this is what we had yesterday. Let's check our mesh. Okay, here you can see this space. This is what I wanted to avoid, but maybe for this we can say okay, it doesn't matter, we can deal with that. But for example, let me check here. For example, here we have more space, and maybe here the model will not look good. Okay, so what can we do here? Let me bring the other feathers to check, to compare the small group, right? Okay, so this is how it is looking, as you can see. So maybe we can say that maybe we can deal with that, but you know what? I have two options right now. I can change this. I can change this. I can create something new, or I can do what I said yesterday. I just come here and maybe add some other feathers in between this, and then I start smoothing. What is the problem right now? I had to add a lot of topology to get something close to what I want, and in here it is looking good. Look, this part is looking okay. We can deal with this. But now that I come closer, I have two problems with this part. The problems are that we have a lot of feathers that make no sense here, and I can fix that just with a smooth. And let me check that the most important thing is this part. So let me do this just to see what is going to be the final result. Let me come here to use the simple deform, smooth correcting, and I'm going to use only a smooth, and it fixes a lot what we have, and I like it. So maybe we can use this, but I want to try something different. I want to do something different. Remember that here we try different things. I wanted to see the result with the particle systems. I want to say I need to be sure that it is going to work or it is not going to work, but I need to see. I don't want to have that idea on my head and say that doubt on my head. And here in the live streams, here in this channel, we try these things. We can see here that I do things that may work or may not work to get what we want. So I try to do it. The other thing is to try to do feather by feather, but you can try that. You can try it. For example, I have another idea. You can have the feathers here and maybe add a circle, or not a circle, just a curve, and start adding groups of curves here with the feathers to try to recreate this part. That's also another idea. The easiest idea that we can do right now is just smooth this, smooth, and then use my corrective smooth modifier and then decimate. That's the best idea that I can do right now. But let me try something here. Let me just test how it is going to look with the curves in this part, for example, in this part. Let's leave it like that. I'm going to, where is my this is the final border. Okay, this is the final border. I'm going to select this. I am going to duplicate it. I am going to rotate it. Or let me add a curve. Let me add a curve to see if I need to rotate. Let me rotate it. So okay, let me rotate this first. Okay. going to apply all transforms. Okay. Now let me get my curve here. First a right, of course, and then my curve. What is my curve? What is my curve? First a right. Okay. I'm going to leave it like this. Then I need to add a curve. A circle. No, let's do this with a curve. Okay, now I'm going to use the curve. This is the curve. I'm going to select this, and now I am going to, of course, I'm going to move. Maybe 8. Let's try with 8. Okay, let's select our curve, our curve, and let's move it here. Let's start to do all the work that we usually do. I need to make it smaller, this part. Let me come here and I'm going to select 3D cursor. I don't want to. Okay, let me see something here. I changed the scale for the other ones. I don't remember that. Ah no, yes, I changed. Yes, I changed. Let me reduce the scale here. Smaller, I need to make it smaller. Like that. I need to make it smaller, but for now let's continue with this. Let me try to create like a border with this design. Oh, I don't like this. I'm going to let me extend this part. Maybe it is better if just I'm going with one side and then I add the other ones there. Just it is better that way. Let me first create that. Maybe I should add the other one, because with the other curve I can rotate. With this curve I cannot rotate the points. But you may ask, but why are you doing this now? I want to try something new. I want to try to just sculpt this with alphas here and add the outer border with that design. That is what I'm trying to do right now. This means that I need to make it shorter, but only shorter. I don't want to make this smaller because I don't want to lose this part here. Let me do that. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, but I'm going to lock the y-axis. Sorry, I forgot to. Like that. Let me hide this just for, no, I don't want to hide, I want to see, I want to put it in that way. I need to make it the same. The music stopped and I'll go for some water. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. Okay, this is the new idea, and now let me move it a little bit to the outside. Okay, good. Great. Now what I am going to try to do here is I'm going to start to like drawing the feathers here. But to do that I need to open a new file. I'm going to close, maybe a little bit close, just because I don't want to have those in between gaps that later are going to cause you problems. I see another problem here with this new idea. You know, maybe I should add one by one this part. That's the only solution. But for now I'm going to just leave it like this. I'm going to leave it like this because I'm going to use this to create a new design. Let me first change this one. Okay, I think that now we are good. Maybe we can smooth those parts, but now this is what I need. So before we do anything else, let me duplicate this and move it to backup height to backup borders. Okay, I have only one, just. I'm going to apply the bevel and the subdivision. Another one. Okay, I'm going to apply that. Great. This has all the origin. Where is the origin of this one? I cannot see the origin of this one. There it is. I didn't know that these lines cover the origin point. Okay, let me go to sculpt mode and I'm going to use the remesh that we already know the values. To add another one. Let me see. No, I'm going to add another one. I'm going to show you why. 0.4. Let's go with 0.4. But let me first go back. Finish this. 0.3. yes, this is what I need. Smooth 0.3, let me smooth to erase those lines. We erase all the lines. We have to fix this. Maybe we can fix that with the feathers that we're going to create. Here I don't need to do that. Okay, I think that this is good. Yes, this is good. Now let me check if this is what I want, what I need. Let me just try with something. Sorry, for example, draw. Clay here. Let me. And yes, it is a good topology. So let me try this. I'm going to close this file. I'm going to open a new file. I don't remember the name of that. It was, I don't remember. Okay, let's create here. I don't remember the append. Stop. I remember. It was on Hawkgirl wings. Here collection. I think that I don't remember where it was that design. Backup borders. Let's use this one. No, because I cannot see here my. No. This is not what I need. Wings final, small wings final, feathers working, simple feathers, wings final border. Okay, this is what I need. I'm going to delete all of this. I'm going to move these two collections. This is what I need, and I am going to save this file here to put it here alpha. Okay, this is what I have, right? I'm going to move it at the middle. Yes, at the middle. Let me here shade smooth. I'm going to use shade smooth for this one. And maybe let me add another subdivision surface. Let me add another subdivision surface. Let me check. Yes, great. This is what I want. Now I am going to move it here. I'm going to rotate this in C. In C to the cursor. Rotate in X next, so X. Also, I want it to be the origin point on the middle, and I am going to move it. No. Great. And now I am going to apply all transforms. So this is the shape, the basic shape. But you know what? Maybe now that I am creating the feathers, let me see a feather here. Yes, I need to change this part. Let me go here very quickly to sculpt mode, X and Y, and let me change this part. And why not? Why not? See. No. Yes, great. Let's see. Because I rotate it. And I'm just going to do this. Make it more like a feather. like that. Now what is the the last, like the beginning and the end? Let me see another design. Let me try to create some design here. I'm going to duplicate this and move it to backup. And I am going to hide and also hide for a render. I'm going to sculpt and I am going to do the same thing. I'm going to draw something here, maybe with clay. Let me see. Smaller. That's almost perfect. How can I lock only to follow one? No, I want to. I cannot do that. I just have to not make a mistake. No, we almost finished that. Bring there's a feather. Okay, good. Now let me with here. I think that you know what? Let me add more. 0.007. And now I am going to smooth this part because I don't like it. Let me go back. Okay, I'm going to remesh this again. 0.04. And I am going to deactivate X so I can draw new feathers here, like this for example. You know what? No, but these feathers should be with less details. That's why I don't. Qué chueco. Almost there. Okay. Good. Now I'm going to duplicate this. Move it to backup. Great. Mode, and here I'm going to create a design. I'm just going to draw something here, especially. Sorry. Let me deactivate the X. Okay, like that. This is design 1. This is feather 1. Feather 1. Now let me hide this one. Let me bring back my backup. Not this one. This. I'm going to duplicate it. Move it to the collection. Let me hide this. This is feather number 2. Mode, and let me design here something new. Start with this line, Awesome. Let's go with design 3. Collection. I can hide this. And feather 3. Great. Now I am going to draw the last detail for this part here. Let me deactivate this one, and this one is going to have less detail. Just this. So again, we have number 2, number 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Okay. Now, sorry, I needed to do something extra for this part, and I should do the same with the other ones. To click here. Going to activate X, and I'm going to use flat. Stabilize stroke. The other side too. Great. And let me pinch. Yes. So smooth a little bit those borders. Maybe that was too much. Smooth to 0.3. We already know that this is the number when we don't want the smooth to be too much. Now I want to smooth just this part. I should we do this before? Don't worry. This is going to make it special, the feather. Okay, now object mode. Let's hide number 3. Let's bring back number 2 and do the same with the flat. Activate X. Save. Use the pinch. Okay. It is not like too much the difference, right? Yes, I have another. No, let's leave it like that. Let's leave it like that. No, don't worry. Okay, the same here. Difference. I already I have the C activated. I don't need to do that again. Let's move this part. These lines make sense. Let's do the same for the other ones. Fix that detail, those details. This here, for example, and maybe activate X. One is here I only have one line that is going out. Here we can do the same. Very good. You know what? These feathers I'm going to use in the other. I'm going to bring this to the other file. Same here. Pinch. Feather 3, the same. Feather 3? No, feather 3 we already did that. Feather 1, feather 1. Feather 1 is called mode. Okay, great. This a little bit out. Oh. Okay, now I am going to do this. I'm going to name this collection as alpha feathers. So when I just move this to the other file, I will have no problems. To great. Great. Now I am going to go one by one. Let me go to render, activate cycles and GP compute and change these values to. Okay, these are the values that I use. Now let me come here to image. I think that I'm going to use 4K. Okay, let me check something very quick. Just one moment. Okay, let me create a camera. Camera. And I'm going to move my camera up. Camera, great. Let me see what happens if I. No, but I need close. Oh, okay. Okay, now I'm going to do this. I'm going to shading. In the final render, I don't have any material, so I'm going to create a new material. The name of this one is texture coordinate, I think. No, it's texture coordinate. Is what is the name of this one? Geometry. Yes, geometry. And separate X. I'm going to have position and C surface. So with this, until I see here like let me think another. No, I'm good. Okay, backend. Just one thing. I think that with PNG we are not going to have problems. Let me see. I don't remember this. So now I am going to move it up until I see the details of the feather. But as you can see, I cannot see the details of my feather. Let me change this one. Because why is one just like that? Okay. No, I cannot see the details here. I cannot see the details of my feather. Let me try to do something new. The camera. Let me go back here to layout. I know maybe what is the problem. I think I know what is the problem. Let me create a cube. Okay. 7. Let me select my alpha feather. No, I think that this should not be the problem, but just in case. I'm going to select all of this and increase the size. That, and again I transform. Great. Let me delete that. Hide all of this. No, I think no. I don't know. Let me. Okay. Shading. Okay. You can see that here I slightly can see the details, but I think that the details are maybe something that I cannot see like that. So here I can see the details. If I move the camera down, it is not going to work. It is not going to work. Let me do something. Let me save. With color ramp. Yes, now I can see the details a little bit better, but it is not Yes. Great. Now I see the details. I'm going to play with this color ramp. So the black is going to be like the these shadows are going to be like the normals. I'm going to act as normals, but the one thing that I cannot I am not sure why only one side and the other side no. If it is completely I don't understand this. I don't know, only one side. No, I don't like that. No, but it is the same. It is the same. Want the light to be here, but I understand that. No. The light to be like here. Okay, let's test with this one. This is going to be material. Instead of material, I'm going to call alpha. Okay, let me go to wings. I'm going to create here a new folder. Alphas. Okay, great. Now I'm going to cycles the nose maybe. Something like that. I'm going to render this. Let me see the lights here. It wasn't one, right? Before, yes. Let's leave it with black, completely black. Let's test this. Render that image. The only problem that I have is that I want this to be transparent, I think. Okay, this is the final result. So if we want to get better results, we need to add more details here. We have to use brushes that have strong details. If you remember here, I only used something smooth. But this is the first one. Let me check. Save as alphas here. And feather one. Okay. And now let me save. Now let's test that on this part here. I am going to, I don't know, to use the smooth, this one that I don't use this block. I'm going to come here to texture, new texture, open texture, alpha. to non-color. Or let me change this one. No, non-color. What else do I need to change here? Brush, where's the brush? Sorry. Texture. This is the tool here. Advance, sculpt area plane. Just but there should be another mapping area plane. You can try a stencil, but also it's really smooth. I'm going to use a smooth. Or instead of a smooth, I'm going to use constant. And the stroke, instead of a space, I'm going to use anchor to see here on edge to edge. And look, like that, I'm going to draw the feather. But as you can see, this is not enough. This is not enough. So I need to add more. Here, let me try with 1.5. I already saved 1 million. This is too much, but I think that this one is going to. Again, it is not what we want, but it is way better. And as you can see, look, I have this. I don't want this. Why it is not working? The stencil. Let's check here. Stencil. No, with the stencil is I'm going to paint there. But again, this area, I don't know why. I should use transparent in the other one. Yes, I made a mistake. Area is good. Because with that I can create, I can use like this. We can draw all the feathers that we want here. Like this. We can start drawing all the feathers. This is another way to do things. Let me try, instead of constant, let me try smooth. There is something that I don't like. Space. Space is definitely not. Anchor is the one that I need. The problem is here. You know what is the problem? Change this to projected. No. Sphere, sorry. Maybe it is because of the brush. Let me change to clay. Let me use this. Maybe the same. I did not change anything. Space. So. Anchor. Look at that. It is because of the brush. Yes, because look at this. This is not what I want. Let me try with clay strips. anchor, smooth, just smooth. Edge to edge. So. No. Go to blob. It depends on the brush. Which brush should I use? I need to find a brush. Draw. This one. Draw sharp. Draw sharp is the one that I need. Space, area plane, anchor, edge to edge, not sharper. No, sharper no, smooth. Let's try with a smooth. Okay, smooth is good. Constant. Let's compare. Sorry, I need to do it to the other side. Draw sharper is the one that I need. But I think that I should let me reduce this to 0.3. It is better. This is what we are going to use. But I'm going to change my feathers because look, I'm going to change my feathers. So I have to be really careful here. So this is another method. What do you think about this one? The only problem with this is that how am I going to add another one here? Let me see, let's say that I am going to add here one and then I'm going to add another one here. That is the problem. Smooth maybe. That is the problem. So what should we do? Now I don't like this. Let me hide this just for a moment to compare to the other one. You know what? Maybe this is better than I just need to fix, to smooth and to do a lot of things here, to add new feathers here. Yes, I think that I'm going to go with this one. It is better. I just have to fix some parts. I'm going with this one. The other one, no, I don't like it. I don't like, it is a good idea, but no, I think that no. I think that no, that is not what I want. But the only thing about this one is that just try to draw all of that feathers here. That is the problem. If I start to draw, let's see. Open. We can draw the feathers, but it's not the same. I need to move it a little bit here. I don't like it. So let's see. We're going to this. I'm just trying to do something different, but I think I'm going with the other one. I just need to do that again to fix some feathers that I don't like the rotation. Fortunately, I have the backup, so we can change. So today, maybe we do not. We used our time to try something different, but I think that no. Let's do what we have. Let's use what we have. Okay, friends. So this is all for today. Let me have just we learned something new, but no, I don't like it. Okay, friends, so this is all for today. I need to go to streaming on Kick right now to start the streaming on Kick to finish the lapras, to continue doing the lapras. So this is all for today, friends. Please remember, for those who are new, remember to subscribe to the channel, give it a like, share this content with others, and leave a comment below. Believe me, that helps a lot, and we are so close to reach our first goal of the channel. You want to get figures like this one for your collection, or maybe assets for your games and animations, you can visit my online stores. TurboSculpt for 3D modeling, Codes 3D for 3D sculpting, and CG Trader, where you are going to find everything. If you want to collaborate, if you want me to collaborate with your project as a freelancer, you can contact me. There is my email, and also there is my LinkedIn. You can send me a message, or maybe create a project on CG Trader or Upwork. Also, if you want to support the channel, there is a PayPal link there. If you want to support that, that's up to you. But remember that you have all the free content here, so no problem with that. You can support me in two ways, or maybe purchasing one of my models, or maybe if you want to donate something there on my PayPal link. What else? Follow me please on my social media accounts, Instagram, X, and TikTok, where I am uploading my portfolio and things about 3D and games. Yes, we're going to continue tomorrow. I think that tomorrow we're going to go with the previous method that we have. So just that was all for today. Thanks for coming. If you want to follow the other projects on Kick, you can visit my Kick profile. I am creating small projects, and soon I'm going to start also on Twitch. So that's all for today. Thanks for coming. Remember to subscribe, and see you in the next one. Hello, King Bean. Sorry. I was just ending the stream. It is good. We are just ending the streaming because I have to go now to Kick to continue with the other project. But you can subscribe to the channel if you're new, and you're going to get notified when we continue. We're going to continue with this project tomorrow. So if you can come here tomorrow a little bit earlier, you can join to the stream. Thanks for coming, and thanks for your comment. But I have to go now.